this Albion Online video, we're talking about the gold prices. Why are they rising up so much? What happened on Asia to make them massively spike upwards, almost vertically? What is going on? For those that don't know, the gold prices, well, they've been going up and up and up and up, and they're finally curving back around. You can see it's starting to kind of taper off a bit. And you may be wondering, why is that? What's happening with gold prices? Should I sell? Should I invest? What is the deal? And we're just going to talk about it. Also, it looks like I got recognized. It's swole. I'm going to run back to the market. So, here's the thing. Earlier, about a few weeks before filming, let's just say, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm not really allowed to, but there was a clever use of game mechanics that sort of kind of allowed people to make 150,000 silver per minute. Yeah, that was a thing that happened, and as far as I know, there was like a group of Russians that did it, and they're banned, and there was a bunch of bots on Asia that did it, and they're banned, alright? And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, or anything of the sort. Let's just move on. But this heavily messed with the gold prices on especially Asia, but also it led to a few other things, because if you can generate 150,000 silver per minute, that means that you can buy premium relatively quickly, which when you buy premium on an account, anyone who've, like say someone uses my referral link, okay, just hypothetically, all right, let's see, where is it at? I don't know where the referral thingy's at, but let's say someone uses my referral link and then they buy premium with in-game silver. Well, you get rewards for that. First off, you get the, there's like a cougar skin that you get. Again, I don't know where the hell maybe it's not on here. It's somewhere in this menu. Invite friends. Yeah, you get this cougar, okay? Now, the problem with this cougar is that normally when you get a skin, normally you have to wait 45 days until that skin becomes tradable, all right? However, because of the cougar, someone messed up at SBI, or maybe they're just experimenting, all right? For whatever reason, as soon as you get the cougar, you're allowed to trade it away, all right? So what this means is, I'm on the wrong island. What this means is that people are simply, and this has nothing to do with that $150,000 silver thing, but 150,000 silver, yeah, okay, so here's a skin, can't be redeemed for a while. This is the jousting horse. I think about 1 or 2 more weeks I can sell this on the market, it'll become tradable, but the cougar is for sale now. So what this means is that someone can make a new account, give that account the cost of premium via silver, which is 33,592, and then immediately the account that they use to refer gets the skin. Now, it's always been against terms of service, it's been against the game rules to refer yourself, alright? But I'm sure people do it probably anyway. But you can see here, the price of cougar, at least the lowest price right now in Bridgewatch, is 39 million. This means as soon as someone buys this, they will then have more silver than the cost of premium. And this cycle infinitely rinses and repeats until either the cost of premium rises above the cost of the cougar, alright? Or people stop buying the cougars. That's all it is. So what this means is that not only is this skin going to be absolutely, like, it's going to be way more available, more so, than it ever has been before. This is a skin from 2019. That's why people are freaking out about it, okay? But SBI, most likely did this on purpose, because in order for the skin to become tradable immediately, they had to change and alter the code. So I don't think it was some sort of oopsie mistake. I think SBI is like, hey, let's, you know, the Crucible event's over, all the streamers and all the whales that bought into the market, they're all gone now. And so they're like, hey, let's boost the price of gold for a little while by doing this. And so the price of gold is going to continue to go up until, again, people stop buying the cougar, or until the cost of premium goes above the cost of the cougar. But usually if that happens, the cost of the cougar just goes up. It's a supply and demand thing, okay? So, yeah. But the people that did the 150,000 silver a minute clever use of game mechanic, those guys were self-referring, And after 3 or 4 referrals, because you get other rewards, it's like you get fame tomes and then fame tomes again or something. And the first time is another fame tome. So the first time is a skin, the third time and the 5th time are the tomes. But the 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th and beyond are gold rewards. Now, I'm a famous YouTuber, so I have so many people that use my referral link. I did not do this, but it looks like this. So every time someone redeems premium, and because they can literally print premium infinitely, that means they can also print gold. So, boom, 500 gold, right? And with 500 gold, you can just sell that, and that's 4.46 million right now. And yeah, right now I have 22 of these to claim, all right? 22 of them. All right, that's a lot of money. But, you know, there's people doing this, like, most likely what they'll do is after they get a cougar, they'll just make another account and then make that the parent account so that they can get another cougar rather than getting gold. But the people doing the 150,000 silver a minute, they need a clean way to, you know, get money or whatever. And I'm going to leave it at that. You can use your imagination. I'm not going to tell you what they did or probably did. I really have no idea what they did, but I can speculate what they did. And I'm not going to. SBI no likey if I speculate. So we'll just leave it at that. But you can use your imagination, okay? So, but that's been fixed. That's been fixed weeks ago. However, it takes 1 to 2 weeks for these rewards to show up. That means when someone uses my referral link and they buy premium either with real money or in-game silver, it's supposed to take 7 days until I get a referral reward. Sometimes it takes 15 days. I don't know why. Maybe mine's just backlogged because I get so many. Or maybe mine's just limited per, like, a certain amount. I really have no idea. And, what is this guy selling here? He's selling something. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so that is why the gold price is going up. It's mainly because of the cougar skin, but it also was a clever use of gaming mechanic. And it wasn't a hack program. It wasn't a cheat. It was something that anyone could technically do. And also another reason too is a lot of the people that participated in the Crucible. For those that don't know, the Crucible was a streamer program where all these streamers from World of Warcraft and Path of Exile came over to play the game for a while. And them and their fans, what they did, because they're already gone. Almost 99% of them went back to their parent game, okay? They're not playing Albion anymore. But what they did before they left, because this is what everyone does when they quit Albion for a long time. You know, they're not going to just, give away their stuff and never play again. No, they might want to come back at some point when there's a new update. That's usually what's going to happen, right? So what they all did is they all sold their silver for gold. They all sold silver for gold. So here's how the gold market works, all right? The more people that buy gold, that raises the price of gold, because right now, the price of gold is from the cheapest seller. All right, that means the person who is willing to sell gold for the cheapest gets the first sale, just like how it is in the market. Like if I go to the market and I type Flamewalker staff, right, and I'll do flat 4, why not? Flat 4 Flamewalker staff. Well, this guy's selling it for 524,000, so he is going to be the first one that I would technically buy from. All right, well, let's do 4-3. Better example. 669,000. This is the cheapest one, whereas the most expensive one is 719,000. So anytime someone's going to buy something, they're not buying this one. They're just going to buy the cheapest one, and that applies to gold as well. So the more people that are buying gold, the more that the gold price goes up. And so the more people holding gold means the more people not selling gold, and therefore gold go up. The opposite is when everyone starts selling gold. If everybody ever sells all their gold, then that's on this column right here. This should be the buy order column, right? Everyone's selling their gold, and so the value of gold goes down, all right? So right now, I think 9,000 is a pretty good time to sell, in my opinion, because you can see it's starting to downslope. It was 91.45, and now it's at 89.55. Though we are kind of early in on the month, and it's a weekend. I usually don't buy and sell on weekends, so there's a chance that this spikes back up during like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Okay, But you never truly know. And if you want my advice, I would just sell at 9,000. And then, you know, once everything normalizes and this cougar skin goes away, then it'll most likely go back down to 8,000. Remember, for those that don't know, there was a patch a long time ago, earlier this year. SBI and Robin Hinkes, when he was in charge, he introduced an AI system to monitor the in-game like flow of money. And that AI is supposed to normalize the price of premium, aka normalize the price of gold. So, as far as we know, when this goes up a bunch like it is now, like you can see how it's spiked up like this, because it was 8,000 not even 3 weeks ago, now it's 9,000. The AI is limiting silver drops from mobs, it's limiting treasure in, say, the depths. You'll notice the depths is giving way less treasure than it used to, for one, especially silver bags. You're getting way less silver bags than when the patch first hit. That's absolutely for sure, right? So that silver faucet has been turned off, okay? And so once all this Crucible stuff dies down, once the Cougar selling dies down, once the referral rewards from the, you know, clever use of game mechanics people, you know, get cycled through or whatever, then after that, you know, the game isn't, the next big update is faction warfare, and that's not really going to mess with the economy, probably not, unless there's like exclusive faction items or something. I don't know. Who knows what that update's going to be about, but it's a long ways away, and we're in the middle of a guild season, like, so, yeah, season is 23 days, so, you know, it is what it is. This mount thing is going to be around for about 23 more days, I believe. But, other than that, the price of gold should go down after that, unless there's some other clever use of game mechanics that comes up, unless SBI releases another skin from 4 to 5 years ago and allows it to be sold immediately, then it won't go down, okay? And I don't know what SBI is going to do. The only people that know that are the people on the round table. I'm not invited to that. So, you can sell now. It probably won't go up much more, but, or you can wait, you know, you can hold now and then wait till it goes down to 8,000, buy a bunch then, see if it goes back up whenever they reintroduce another mount skin that possibly can be sold instantly. And again, remember, normally these mount skins, it takes 45 days to sell through, and people, they like instant gratification. So, if this mount took 45 days to sell, there wouldn't be a bunch of people buying premiums just to get the mount skin, alright? I mean, this one's, you know, it hasn't been around since 2019, so people are excited for it. And the Wolf and Swiftclaw skins are the more expensive ones in the game for some reason. I don't really understand why, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's it for the gold prices. I just wanted to touch base with you all, and you know, as far as like someone like me, I'm a multi-billionaire, and the price of gold doesn't really affect me much because you can see, like, I just have really good auctions. What do we have here? Scroll of Repair. So yeah, I bought this for like 900,000 and sold it for 1.6 million. So I flipped that for 50% profit. There we go. What is this? Limestone block. That was at least 100% profit flip there. Like my character, I made a video not too long ago. 100 million silver a day. I literally make that. Like I made sure, but before I logged in to yesterday, I took all my silver and put it in my storage. And now I log in today, I'm at 90 million. Okay, I know I sold some referral reward, so it was really like 86 million or 85 million, somewhere around there. So not quite 100 million today, but you know, it's close enough. It's close enough, especially since I haven't really been doing a lot of flips lately. I tend to skip every other week. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you so much. Check out my other videos if you want to learn about Albion or whatever. I've been playing other games. If there's a game that you want me to play, let me know. Probably won't play Battlefield 6. I know one of my old YouTube channels, some of you guys remember my old channels. My old YouTube channel, really old one, was a Battlefield Guides channel. I just don't really care about Battlefield anymore. But if there's something else you want me to play, let me know, and maybe I'll cover it and make some guides for it, okay? With that said, see y'all later. Take care. Leave a comment, because I don't get a lot of comments anymore. I really don't. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's like YouTube or what, but people don't leave comments anymore. I guess people grew out of it or something. Anyway, and click the video on the right side of your screen. If you do, then you'll get a discount next time you go out to eat.